Boomers have absolutely no right to judge how we live our lives. And in fact, even our parents, simply at least due to the fact that, well, we all know this and have heard this a million times, our generations are completely different. But check this out. Our parents and boomers were handed down the exact same blueprint. All of you guys know this, study, get a job, get married, have 3 kids, buy a house, all by the age of 20. Okay, maybe 25, but you guys get what I'm saying here, right? And it's so often we hear, even from my own parents, grandparents, it's the same thing. When I was 20, I was married, I had a kid at 19, we had a house at 25. What do you mean? Like, okay, that's fine, but why are you comparing? How does that make any sense? It's like comparing what's better, food or water. Like, it's two important things, but they're so different. Like, if you think about it, they've been passed us down, and probably since the Industrial Revolution, ever since the economic boom happened in the 1950s, that's when, this specific model became really viable. Of course, there were, other countries had it at different times, but the point is, decade to decade, generation to generation, it was the exact same shit. You had to go to school, study, and not only that, it worked, of course, because the economy made sense. A single male could support an entire household, on just his income alone, so that the wife could raise the kids and do all that good stuff. And now they even have the women working. Now, whether women want to work or not, it's up to them, but they also have them working now because that's the only way you can survive. And even that is often not enough. And the thing is that since that industrial economic boom in the 1950s, that hasn't happened for generations, where things change at such a fast rate, which is our generation, especially someone like in Gen Z, basically over the span of a decade and a bit, maybe let's say a decade and a half, all these changes took place. You went from absolutely no technology. Well, technology in the way we know it today is like phones, screens, digitalized, everything that's basically like that. We had none of that, and now we have all of it, and there is more coming. There's more to come. Even AI is a brand new development as of late, and it's like we're surviving. We are doing the best we can. We're figuring it out. A lot of us are not even trying to go and get a degree anymore because the degree is weightless. It's pointless. I didn't get one. I dropped out of university. I didn't want to, and because to me, for the life I want to live with, I just thought it's pointless. And each person does it differently. And the interesting thing is, the reason I actually thought of this video is because I look around at my family, whether it's my brothers, close friends, and every single one of us lives such different lives. Like, I don't mean, well, each person likes their own thing and they have their own hobbies. No, that's boomers. Boomers all had the same type of life story. They went to school, they got jobs, and then they had some time for hobbies, and now they're all retired. For us, no. This guy right here, he's fucking making content now. The other guy, he's climbing the corporate ladder. Another person moved to a different place. Another person gets married overseas. Like, holy shit, this is all happening in so many different ways. And it's like, for my brother, for example, he got married and I think he's 34, 33, I don't know. But, it's the constant judgment of like, and people are asking me, I'm 26, when are you getting married? I don't know. I gotta figure this shit out. Like, what do you mean, get married? And it's not enough to sit there and say, well, when I was your age, I was already married with 2 kids and a third one on the way. I live in my parents' basement. Like, it sounds funny to say, but like, I don't even have my own house. Yes, of course, I still, help pay for things, pay for rent, pay for my bills. But what I'm saying is, I'm not about to move out and afford a house that's like $1 million for as a one person, even with 2 people. Like, what do you mean? And yes, some places in Canada here, housing is absolutely insane. For $1 million, you're getting a normal house. Alright, so it appears my mic died, and I have no idea what I was talking about anymore since I charged it. So thanks for watching.